in this section, now that we got the wheel off, we're going to take it over here and put it on a little work area. So now we can check out the wheel, make sure nothing's super bent or anything. Check the rotor, make sure it doesn't look bent or what you like to do is run your fingernail across it. And if you run your fingernail across it and your fingernails is like actually falling into little divots in there, then the rotor's bad. Because what's happening is little pieces of dirt and rocks and everything are getting in there and it's grinding these grooves in there, and that's going to just cause heat and friction, and it's just not good for brakes. So these ones look pretty good, but we're going to go ahead and replace them. We're just going to take these off real quick and get them switched out. Now you got to be really careful, because when you work with the front brakes, when you work with rotors on any motorcycles, I've come to see that the bolts right here are really temperamental. You don't want to torque them real hard or anything, because they do tend to strip out really easy. So you just want to kind of get in there and wiggle it loose just like that. Because if you're unbalanced and you just yank on it, you can strip it out and then you're never getting that thing out. So I like to just go around and get them all loose, just so I know I'm not going to have any problems with any of them. Normally when you work on bikes, unless it comes to like internal parts or anything, I use all hand tools. Just do it all by hand. You start putting, because a lot of the bikes are aluminum, and you start using air tools and stuff, you're going to strip something out. So just try to keep it to just hand tools, unless you really know what you're doing. And then bam, that's the old rotor right there. So we'll just get ones that are... Now, you have a couple options when it comes to rotors. You could either get the same factory replacement, which would be something just like this, or you could step it up to a, wave rotor or cross-drilled slotted rotor, lighter rotors. A lot of different companies out there make and specialize in brake rotors for bikes, because it's very important on the bike. In this case, we're just going to switch them out with some factory-style rotors. And what you're going to need is basically the new rotor, and you're going to need Loctite. And in this case, we're going to use blue Loctite. And that's pretty much all you're going to need to do a rotor change.